Welcome back, guys, to another Fun with Guns tabletop review, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Streamlight Stylus Pro. Now, this is an excellent option coming in under $20, and I'm going to put a link down in the description and in the comments down below for you to be able to go to Amazon, and you can pick this guy up for about $17 and change. Comes in some cool options. You can get it in lime green, orange, silver, red, blue, and black. And so starting out, this guy is a great little option for EDC or all around purpose. It has 90 lumen output, so it's a very bright output for what the size is. Now, I know nowadays there's a ton of options out in the market for high lumen output tactical flashlights. Now, I'm not going to say this guy, you're going to go and this is your tactical flashlight, but it's a great option. It does have somewhat of blinding capability to it. We'll get into that, but it is definitely an excellent option. And it has a 6.5 hour runtime, so that's a really long runtime for what a small package it is. And it takes 2 AAA batteries, so you can pick up some rechargeables if you want to, or you could just stay running regulars, and they do run for quite some time. So we have this option, and there's also another option that is USB rechargeable. So I'll put a link in the description for that too. It's got a really soft tail switch to it, and it's very positive. You can definitely kind of strobe this guy, and you could click it in all the way and have constant on. I don't really want to blind you guys, but just to show you, it is a bright flashlight. It's a very white bright, and it definitely has a good focus on it too. So we'll get into it. We'll take a look at how this guy performs inside the house, around the yard, stuff like that. And if you want to know some technical details about it, it's 5.3 inches in length. Definitely not very long at all compared to a Spyderco Endura. A little bit longer, great for pocket carry. You forget it's there when you pocket carry this guy. And the clip is MOLLE capable too. It will work if you want to slip this into a MOLLE strap, so that's pretty cool to know too. And it is 1.64 ounces, so very light option, great little option to have around the house, in a drawer, in your glove box, in your pocket. So in comparison, now that 90 lumens, in my opinion, I would say run about 300 lumens or more for self-defense, trying to blind somebody. But if you quickly hit somebody, this guy will definitely, it has some blinding capability to it. I've tested it myself and on others, and everybody knows it's bright, but it's not super bright. It definitely will get the job done, and it fills its purpose. Now, 2 downsides I've seen from this guy, just from carrying it, is this clip comes very tight, and it's come loose. It's gotten snagged a couple times. Not a big deal. You could just unscrew the tail cap from right here and bend it back in. I just wanted to show you guys before I did that. And I have dropped this guy twice, and both times I dropped it, I had to take the batteries out and put them back in to get it to run again. That might be a safety feature that's built into the motherboard or whatever. I'm not sure, but I'm not expecting that out of 20 bucks. Now, this isn't a tactical flashlight, so you're not going to go banging somebody in the face with it. If you do, just keep that in mind. It might not work after you drop it or hit it on something. So that's just good to know. But other than that, this guy has worked perfect. It's been flawless. This coating's pretty good. I like it. It's soft. It's a soft coating, so it will pick up some chips. I got a chip on this guy right there, and it's got some scratches here and there. So it will pick up some chips, but it's just cool. It adds to the cool factor of carrying it and stuff. It picks up some small abrasions. The seals on this guy are very good, and the rubber on the tail cap feels very well. It's good construction on this guy. And speaking of the construction, just to give you some more little cool stats, it is made of a Type 2 mil-spec abrasion and corrosion resistant anodized aircraft aluminum construction. And they say it has an unbreakable scratch resistant polycarbonate lens. So it definitely shows quality, and there's seals all throughout this guy. So it's going to help resist against water. I'm not saying you can dunk it in a bucket. You could try it. let me know how it works. It probably will work, but I wouldn't recommend it. But it is water resistant, so that's pretty cool too. And the bulb is a white C4. So as I was saying, that white C4 LED, it's very white, it's very bright. It has a very intense beam on it, and it's got some good spill to it too. So let's go ahead and take a look at some of the footage that I took around the house and around the yard and stuff, and see how this guy holds up. Sketchy dark shed. Oh, do a review on these soon. Ooh. But as you can tell, you can click it, you know, on and off. Just press it on and off. Then you can click it in place. So as you can tell looking at the footage, it's got a pretty good beam on it, and it does a pretty good job, especially inside the house. Now in the woods, this might not be an excellent option, although this has a great story to this flashlight. I remember a week after I got this guy, I went to a party at a friend's. It wasn't anything crazy, it was a baby shower, but somebody had walked out the door and didn't know that there was a little dog there, and he got loose, and this dog was missing for like 3 or 4 days. And so it was about to be dark. It was early, maybe 6, and it was just getting dark out. And so we all went out looking, and a lot of people had to stop looking because nobody had a flashlight. Somebody asked me, so I gave him this, and the owner of the house, he came out and had a full-size mag light and a headlamp, and this one outblasted both of those flashlights. I had a little cheap backup in my car as well, but it killed all the other flashlights out there. So it did an excellent job, and it searched all night for that dog and did not die, didn't have any issues, and they loved it. And I got it back about a week later, and it kind of sucked because I was missing my flashlight for a week. But I got it back about a week later, and I asked them how they liked it, and it seemed like they really liked it. And she said, it is light and it is bright. And that's exactly what it is. It's a very light and bright flashlight, and it's just a cool story. So they ended up picking up 2 of them. I sent them the link for Amazon, and they picked up 2 because they love it. And she's a nurse. I could see that this being a great option, you know, for being a nurse too. But just all around, it's an excellent option. Such a cool flashlight for under 20 bucks. So do yourself a favor, pick one up, and as always, like, subscribe, and share for more. Yeah.